Good morning, class. In today's GK class, we will cover changing names and find a phrase. So, let's start with changing name. Now, children, in India, there are many places with new names now. That means they had some other name in past and now they are having new names. And in world also, some places have new name. So today we'll be focusing on this. Now over here these are the names that is the old name, and these are the places with new name. So you have to match them, these old place names with new names. So if we start with the first one, Calcutta is now known as Kolkata. Trichinopoly is known as Tiruchirappalli. Bombay is now known as Mumbai. Madras is known as Chennai. Kanpur is known as Kanpur. Cochin is known as Kochi. Pondicherry is known as Puducherry. Banaras, Varanasi. Trivandrum is known as Tiruvananthapuram. Baroda is known as Vadodara, right? And Gurgaon is known as Gurugram. So these are the new names of these places and these are the old names, right? So now when we study social studies or when we give reference of these places, we use new name. Now coming to some places around the world. Now these are the old names and these are the new names. Ceylon is now known as Sri Lanka. Constantinople is now known as Istanbul. Peking is known as Beijing. Persia is known as Iran. Siam, Thailand. Abyssinia, Ethiopia. Gaul, France, and Burma, Myanmar, right? So questions can come in exams from this portion also. So you need to memorize this one too. Now coming to find a phrase. Now children, in our English language, sometimes we are using phrases. Now these phrases are what? These phrases are like in very few words we are able to express our feelings. They are known as phrases. Like, mind your P's and Q's. It is an English language expression meaning mind your manners, mind your language. Be on your best behavior. Watch what you are doing. So if you are instructing somebody that mind your own language, we can say mind your P's and Q's, right? Letting the cat out of the dog means to reveal facts previously hidden, to reveal the secret. That is letting the cat out of the bag. Heebie-jeebies means a state of nervous fear and anxiety. When we are very nervous, like if you see something like in horror films, or maybe like you have to give some stage performance, you have to speak on mic and you are very nervous, then we can use this phrase heebie-jeebies. On cloud 9, this we use when we are very happy and excited. Beating behind the bush means to discuss a matter without coming to point. Beating behind the bush means चारों तरफ की बातें करना पर important point जो है उस पे नहीं आना. So that is to discuss everything but not on the main point. Axe to grind means to have a selfish aim or motive. Axe to grind. That means to become very clever and do anything to fulfill your A. In the nick of time, to do something before the last moment. Sometimes it happens like we know that we have 10 days to finish our project, but we are not doing anything. We are sitting very calmly, very relaxed. But on the 10th day, that means when we have to submit the project, a day before or maybe a night before, we are busy completing it. So that is in the nick of time. Spick and span means neat, clean, and well looked after. Spick and pan. That means if a person or a thing is very organized, then we use this phrase spick and span. Means everything is well done, well organized, very neat, clean, everything is kept where it is required, right? Wolf down means to eat something very quickly. Wolf down. If you are eating in very speed, or maybe you are in hurry and you are just eating, then that is known as wolfed down. Cock and bull. Story means a story that is obviously not true, especially one given as an excuse. Cock and bull. Cock and bull story means the story that is not true. Man garat kahaniyan banana. Your wild imagination is there and you are telling people about those in the form of stories. So that is cock and bull stories. Now coming to the exercise. This is given on page number 77. You better mind your P's and Q's while speaking to your teacher. That means you have to mind your behavior. It is a secret you are supposed to keep. Please do not let cat out of the bag. The horror film gave me the heebie-jeebies. When I received the first prize in the competition, I was on cloud 9. Stop beating around the bush. She is so short-tempered, she always has an axe to grind. She arrived just in the nick of time. My sister is very organized person. Her room is always spick and span. He was late for school, so he wolfed down the breakfast and rushed out. No one believed his cock and bull story, right? So they are written in jumbled form and you have to put it in the right order. So that is all. Thank you.